Here's another quote from Ms. Sultana. If we're going to change society, we have to center the most marginalized people. Yeah. My theory is that in general, that you have this PMC or NGO professional class, and then you have kind of their favorite lumpen of the year, and they go together. And it's like, look, we're gonna showcase, I don't know, furry, polyamorous, non-binary people, or we're gonna find the most matrix of oppressed person, and we're gonna shine a light on them, and we're gonna raise their voice while we, put a softer face on the capitalist machine. And another thing on this idea that the more inclusive you are, the better. The more irons in the fire, the more mixer in the drink, the more potent the political force, and I think that's ass backwards. But what do you 2 think on any of that? Or feel free to just pretend I said whatever allows you to make an important point. That's always an option.
Well, Zara Sultana's running a bad photocopy of a photocopy of a photocopy of the original writings of those who founded Eurocommunism, which is the movement that emerged post 60s amongst the Western European communist parties, where they started to decenter working class struggle and bring in all these other things, not as expressions of class politics, but freestanding. So you bring in environmentalism, but it's not the environmentalism of the working class. It's just the kind of environmentalism that ultimately morphs into the Green Party and NGOs. You bring in certain varieties of racial politics, but again, it's filtered through essentially like a declassed thing. So it's like we're now going to represent black people as if there's no class division, amongst the black population.
Well, then us white people just go around and say we're sorry about that and feel really bad about it.
Feel bad, move on, or don't. But the point about it is, if you look at the Zara Sultana's tweets and Corbyn's, to be fair, because he's no better, they'll mention like a strike every now and again. They'll pick one out to talk about that the trade union bureaucracy is pushing. They'll say, oh, we want better laws for workers, that kind of thing. We want more trade union rights. But that'll then go alongside like trans rights now, or like we want justice for the Palestinians. They won't really say what that means, but also we need to, stop the Uyghur genocide, or maybe the trans genocide.
Free Tibet.
Free Tibet.
Back to the feudal lords, baby.
Yes, bring back the Dalai Lama in his somewhat dubious ways with children, because that's what freedom really.
Richard Gere would not steer us wrong.